restaurants in Mumbai coming up in this video.
Hi everyone and welcome to SugarSpiceNice. My name is Shweta and this is going to be a video where I'm sharing 3 new places for food in Mumbai. One is a very Instagrammable bistro and a restaurant. The second one is the cutest gelato bar that I've been to. And the last one is a 24/7 cafe in a 5-star. I'm also going to be filming the video and audio of this video on my brand new camera.
This is my brand new Sony ZV E10L and this is a vlogging camera by Sony, and when they reached out to me to try out this camera, I was like, let's just shoot a whole vlog on it with absolutely new stuff. So new food and new camera coming up in this video.
The first place I'm taking you to is Bougain Villa in Lower Parel, Mumbai. It's such a pretty place. The outdoors especially are going to keep you there for pictures. And even the interiors, cozy, dim setting, and I think the camera is doing justice to the place.
So I've actually checked out the place and it's extremely pretty.
For me, being able to film in low light is definitely one plus point that this has over my older filming setup, which is basically the iPhone 13. This doesn't get grainy, the lights look nice, and it captures the place true to what it is. Vlogging in the evening or low light now feels a bit more sorted. The Sony ZV E10L basically has a larger sensor which allows for better image quality and low light performance. Also, another feature, especially for a vlogger filming on their own, is focus on the face priority or eye priority, and even auto exposure for the face. It helps when the camera is being used in an indoor setting where there are a lot more people and ambient elements. And now coming to the food. I'm starting with a mocktail. Love capturing the bartender in action. And thanks to the interchangeable macro or zoom lens, I can get even better quality shots.
Drink which is so beautiful to look at, but it's got just the right amount of heat because it's got jalapenos in there. It's not just a topping, there's some bits of it inside as well. So every sip you're like, you know, that feeling. This one is a cranberry based drink and I love cranberry flavor in any kind of mocktail. It's got that slight tartiness, sweetness, and it's also kind of fizzy. Alright, now my food is here. Things that I've ordered are some of my favorites. So I have avocado on toast. It's a very nice thick slice of bread with an extremely generous amount of avocado, and it's also got a little bit of fresh cheese on top. I feel like that's feta cheese, and it's come with these potato roasties on the side. Then we have Yukon Gold potato twisters with pico de gallo. So this is basically potato chips, slightly thicker than potato chips with the skin on. Kind of look like potato spirals almost. It's topped with salsa, mayo, and there's a little bit of guacamole in the center. The way this tastes is so amazing. So chips and tomato ketchup is a combination that I love, but this just takes that to a different level because of all the other flavoring, and I was legit not able to stop eating this. Then I have fusilli in pink sauce. This is a good comforting meal. Like, I love pink sauce. Sauce is creamy enough, not overly cheesy. You can still feel that slight zing from the tomatoes, and it's got a few veggies inside, broccoli and bell peppers. I think the pasta has just the right amount of basil in it. I'm not the most fond of like too much of basil in pasta, but this is fresh, adding that required flavor. For me, what's working in the pizza is the sauce. The sauce is just perfect, and a lot of places cannot do it well. Like, sometimes you can't just feel the flavor of the sauce, but this one is good. Also, I like the fact that it's not overly loaded with cheese. Like, for me, I like to get that flavor of that slight bread, the sauce, and cheese cannot be overpowering. There's also a little bit of basil, which is adding the right kind of feel.
The camera is also very ergonomic to use. The viewfinder flap can be turned easily. The on and off red light and border indications when hitting record are all valuable to a vlogger. It's also got multiple shoot modes like product showcase, which makes filming easier for sure.
It's time for dessert, and with the weather outside, I wanted to have something warm. Here I have molten chocolate lava. Something about this and the combination of ice cream together. Tell you guys something. I was actually trying to get a slow-mo of like the lava oozing out, but that didn't happen. And when that didn't happen, I was a little bit disappointed. But having that first bite, I'm like, it's okay. It's all nice and thick and together, and it's feeling good. Ending this extreme indulgence with some Affogato, which is basically black coffee and vanilla ice cream. Weather is just perfect for this kind of a dessert today. I was supremely full with this, but when I heard about the Affogato here, I was like, yes, let's do it, because it's not that common a dessert yet in Mumbai. And just watching that coffee get poured over the ice cream, my eyes were like, yum, give it to me. That's the other thing that I've been loving about this camera, the slow-mo aspect of it. It just helps take these kind of shots so easily. It's a vlogging camera, yet it's so light, and that there's a mic attached to it. I don't have a lapel here. In some situations I definitely prefer a lapel, but this is like one ready handheld setup and I can just go with it.
Hi, welcome to Gelato Bar.
I'm here at the Gelato Bar in Bandra. This is a fairly new place, not just new for me, but I think new for a lot of people. The concept of a gelato bar is something that really excites me, because I do somehow enjoy gelato more than ice cream, especially in certain flavors like a fruit flavor and things like that. This is the whole range of flavors that we have here, and let me take you further behind. This is the whole range of toppings that you can add. Here we have more stuff that can be used in sundaes. So let me just try a few flavors and then we'll get something to eat.
This is a relatively quieter place, so the mic is going to sound a little better. But the good thing about this mic is that I can even use it for voiceovers back at home when I'm editing the video. And for now, the gelato needs my complete attention at this point. The place is in Khar, 16th Road, and is by Chef Rashi, whose other venture, the bread bar, I visited and loved and shared with you guys as well. And when I heard that this is a place dedicated to gelato, I knew I had to be here. Their freezer is imported and is an actual gelato freezer, and they have some good Sundae options as well. So that's what I'm trying first.
Alright, so this is a sundae and this is extremely indulgent and so tempting looking. So there are two gelatos that go in this. There's vanilla and there's chips and cookies. So I've heard of cookies and cream, that's why getting the hang of chips and cookies was getting a bit tough for me. But also I'm looking at this and talking to you guys, and this is just too tempting. So this is brownies topped with this gelato, some almonds, some cashews, some chocolate, and further topped with whipped cream. And we gotta have this. Wow, I love the generosity of the nuts on top. And gelato does feel so much more lighter than ice cream. Somehow the sweetness is not overpowering, you know, the other flavors and textures in this. Very enjoyable.
Next thing I'm trying is a sandwich. Now this is no ordinary sandwich, but there's gelato between a croissant, so you can imagine. And I picked a dark chocolate flavor here because chocolate and croissant is a combination worth indulging in. The croissant is slightly warmer and the gelato of course cold, and I really recommend trying this here. Or you could try the gelato in a cone. Now you see the disc, that's actually for protecting the gelato from falling on my clothes. How cool is that? And there's also a cone base protector. But let me tell you about the flavors that I'm having. Orange and lychee. The orange one was like an extreme burst of flavor, and the lychee was just as sweet as lychee. Since this camera is a bit new for me, I'm still using it on auto mode, but the manual mode is for the pros, I'm sure, and hopefully I'll get there someday. And that can actually help you manage any kind of setting you need. I'll leave a link to the Sony ZV E10L in the description box below in case you're interested in knowing more about it. But for now, it's a bye from this pretty gelato bar in Bandra and on to the next cafe in Radisson Hotel Goregaon in Mumbai.
So Radisson Goregaon actually has many restaurants. There is Goma here. I have actually covered that one in a video. It's got such good, amazing Asian food. And if you guys haven't checked out that video, you totally should. I'll link it in the description box below. But this one is their cafe or coffee shop. So this is like a 24/7 restaurant. Not just people who have checked into the hotel, but even outside guests can come. So if I have some kind of a craving at 1 in the morning, if I'm able to come, then I can totally come here. The cafe menu is of course separate. It's a little bit lighter, like you won't get like proper main course items and stuff, but you'll get enough and more to make you feel satiated. And I am right now starting with some watermelon juice. Actually, you can select from their mocktails, cocktails, they have it all. Or you can also select tea and coffee. But I have had a supremely long day. I've been shooting this video, and then I've had some other stuff to do in between. And right now I'm finally sitting down and enjoying this juice. Somehow fresh juice refreshes me. It doesn't matter what time of the day I'm having, but it does have that good feel. I'm sure they do some seasonal specials as well. So I'm also going to be trying orange. This one is a bit too sour. The next thing that I'm trying here is their spaghetti in arrabbiata sauce. I know I've just had pasta in the morning, but somehow spaghetti in red sauce is something that I just cannot like say no to, and it's a weakness for me, I'm not gonna lie. And they said that they do their spaghetti really well, so I took their word for it, and here's the first bite. I'm not gonna lie, when the spaghetti came to the table and I saw the sauce, I thought it might be a tad bit dry, but the amount of olive oil in this, like, you can literally get that smooth slip of spaghetti all throughout, and the sauce is extremely tasty. It's not overly tangy, it's not overly sweet, it's just the right balance. And they also haven't overdone the herbs. Like a lot of people overdo the basil, sometimes even they overdo the pepper or garlic, but this is just right. It's got a few veggies in it, mostly exotic, zucchini, broccoli, and I think they also do a meat version. So if at all you're craving spaghetti or pasta at night, then you know where to go. There's also some garlic bread with the pasta, and it's looking supremely crunchy. Also fries in a 5-star. I don't know what is my obsession, but I definitely have one with French fries in a fancy hotel. Especially when I'm done staycations, even like just lived in any other hotel, somehow the temptation to order fries and eat is real. And here they happen to give fries on the side with the Mumbai grill sandwich, and the fries are really good. When they came, they were really warm. It just makes for great pictures, so I just got so occupied taking food pictures that now they're slightly cold, but still not bad. There's this dip that they've given. I feel like it's for the sandwich, but it's not bad with the fries at all. But to be honest, I think I'm always going to be a fries and ketchup kind of girl. The Mumbai grill sandwich definitely has a lot of layers going on. So there's like a layer of potato, then there's some kind of a red sauce or chutney, then there's a little bit of onion, cheese, and also a green paste, probably some chutney. Very, very interesting flavor. The potato sabzi, you can definitely figure that it's potato. I love that there's raw onion inside. I just feel like it adds that nice texture to a sandwich. And there is a mint mayo inside, and there's cheese. Alright, I'm going to finish what's in my plate and see you guys for dessert. The dessert here is so beautiful. The team at Radisson are actually really old friends, and that's why I get to try a lot of their food very, very often. At the display, I had actually seen so many other things. Their chocolate pastry, black forest pastry and all was looking so good. But now that they've got me this, I don't think I'll have place left to try all of that. And also this is stuff that I don't think I would have picked otherwise. So it's great that I get to try new stuff. This is a passion fruit. It's like a hard shell thing. I think you got to knock it down. This one is a blueberry dome. This one here is also a blueberry pastry. I feel like it's some berry, maybe not blueberry, but yeah, it's that. And this one is apple pie. So this one is looking the most interesting, so let's just knock this one down already. You have to see the detailing. There's like a little bit of silver varak foil, and I have no clue what this is. It's a bronze gem. Oh, would you look at that? Inside, I feel like it has this really soft, spongy texture. I don't think I've ever seen a texture like this. It's really unique. It just melts in the mouth. I thought there'll be some kind of like a chew or a bite, but nothing. It's just gone. This upper layer looks really like hard and thick, but it's actually really, really thin. And inside, I told you guys, it's like fluffy goodness. And the flavor of passion fruit is not overpowering. It's just right. Now I think I'm gonna try the blueberry dome. It's got like a chocolate ring around it which is keeping it together. Wow, so this one has a similar kind of a fluffy pastry inside, but it's layered with some blueberry cream or compote. So the outer part of these desserts is kind of reminding me of the covering of gems and like a bigger version of that. So because it's got all of that cream and stuff inside, this one does have a little bit of like, you have to give it that one bite, but it's still really good. I think for me, I like the passion fruit one better. Now let's try the other blueberry pastry. I don't know whether this is a cheesecake now that I'm looking at it. It's not, but it's good. It's got that right amount of that berry tartiness that I love. I'm gonna have the fruits on top. So the base is a vanilla cake and there are layers of blueberry cream and also probably bits of berries, and the flavor is so good. So far, none of the desserts have been overly sweet, which is a good thing. Now last but in no way the least, let's just try apple pie. So this one is feeling like a richer apple pie. I can see cashews and stuff inside. It's nice. I do feel like the tart is a little bit thicker, but I know apple pie has so much stuff inside it that it needs that kind of thickness to hold, so maybe that's the case. But inside, it's really good. I think for me, this place is one of the best looking coffee places that I've seen inside a 5-star. It's actually pretty newly renovated, so I know that has something to do with it. But the way they've made it is so swanky, so stylish. The minute you're here, you know that, you've entered a 5-star. Marble top tables, fancy ottomans, plush looking sofas. The place definitely has a lot going on for itself. I think the use of marble kind of signifies some level of luxury, and that is very, very apparent in this place. So another thing that is working for me here is the lighting. There are not many 5-star or fancy places that are so nicely lit. Like, it's bright yet it's not too in my face, and also I feel like this camera is catching this yellow light really, really well. And the lens, I cannot not rave about the lens. After a very, very long time, I'm actually using a macro lens, and the zoom in, zoom out, the slow-mo on that, I'm sure you must have noticed all throughout the video, right? Definitely let me know if you felt that there was a quality upgrade in this video, and if you felt like the shots, the food shots especially, were more appetizing than the others. It has been a long day of indulging, and now I'm finally ending it with some jasmine tea. Like, this aroma is really good, and the best thing I can do after a heavy meal and to get myself in the mood for some sleep, jasmine tea is very, very helpful. If you are ever craving food at like odd hours, then there's a place where you can go chill and enjoy good food. I've had such an amazing day today shooting this video and sharing it with you guys, especially because I tried 3 new places in a single day, and also because I shot everything on my brand new camera. I think as a vlogger, for me, the camera definitely has certain plus points, and I told you guys about them. But if you would like to know anything more about this camera, then I'm going to leave relevant links in the description box below. Do check them out. I have partnered with Sony on this video, and I'm so happy that they send this to me and I can use this for many of my shoots going forward. If you're a vlogger and if you are looking to buy a camera which is vlog friendly and also clicks good pictures, then this is a good option. The fact that it has a microphone is definitely an add-on, and the fact that the microphone is usable with multiple other devices is also really good, and also the fact that it is not very heavy is also great. So it gives you features of a really good camera, but not at that price and not at that weight. I definitely know for a fact that this just enhanced the look of the food, but it was not just that. I ended up eating tasty food all day. So links of Sony are going to be in the description box below. Links of all the restaurants that I visited today are going to be in the description box below. Make sure you check that. And also, I'm going to be posting all the pictures that I clicked from this place on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me there as well. So that is really it from me in this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel for more and share it with your friends and family. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!